There's a desert in my room. There's a pit in the middle. My bed's down at the bottom. I sleep with trash and the animals who have fallen in and are unable to escape. I dream that I'm asleep dreaming. I put the left side of my face on the pillow, curl into the fetal position, and shoot a bullet into my mouth. I wake up from the dream and remember where I am. I'm in the American vacuum, cut off and isolated from other Amerikaners and the rest of the world, and choked off by pavement and stores. The Amerikaners don't know where their food comes from, but it keeps coming, and they can't eat it fast enough to stem the flow. Every sign for every fast food agency advertises bigger and cheaper, almost daring the Amerikaner to step up and try and eat it all. Freedom holds them hostage. A sense of entitlement they don't understand or are able to acknowledge makes them headstrong and catastrophically brave. The Amerikaner is easy to kill. Colorful, loud, and slow-moving. Telegraphs every intention with a sense of duty to let everyone know. The bottom line is unheeded. Warnings from scientists, environmentalists, and financial advisors are waved aside with ignorant contempt. The food is bad, the water is dirty, and the Amerikaner can't see the real enemy. They look everywhere but where they should. They make it up to suit their ever-changing moods. All non-whites are token non-whites. All women are token non-whites. Americans are the self-fatted calves shunted off from the world, walking unescorted onto the belt, enticed by bad music, fatted food, and drugs. It's not a union they have. It's an entanglement. It's broken treaties and infected blankets. It's men sleeping under highway overpasses. It's a bone lodged in the throat. It's nymphomaniacs holding each other at gunpoint and calling it art, or just another day of annihilation. Amerikaners cut off like a tied-off arm full of narcotic-saturated blood. They host their own parasites, so they're always hungry and thirsty, always eating and drinking, but never full or quenched. Happiness is rarely found, but items are bought and sold non-stop. America is turgid with resources, but many feel empty. The privileged are terrified. The ingratiated feel alienated. The alienated feel ingratiated by alienation. Bus stops, handouts, and the crawl spaces in which they live out their character arcs on the outer rings of psychosis that radiate from the city centers like vomit from a tilt-a-whirl. Work hard and get stuff so you can worry about the stuff and work harder to protect what you've worked so hard for. The American buys items to indicate to others that he's a more prominent and dominant slave to the grind. In no other culture in the world is this arduous task tackled with more single-minded intensity. Amerikaners are inspired to build mountains so big they cannot be climbed and achieve the unachievable so the rest of the world knows its place, and knows that whatever achievements they might accomplish are small in comparison and will engender patronizing, over-enthusiastic accolades from the superior ones, like a grandson who won the science prize, or that dog who can catch the frisbee every time. inescapable, and no words can be employed to explain or rationalize, and something inside you endlessly suffocates, dies continuously, starves and convulses. There is no shore. Let us forget, until the land is reclaimed by the desert, until denial and greed have finally dried up all that once flowed, until the lie is perished, until all is as it should be, until darkness,